folks out there, woke Negroes. How are you? Can you hear me? I hope you can. If you can't, oh well, I guess that's that. I guess we're through. No, I'm just kidding. How's everybody doing? Doug Rice, welcome. 12:02 in the afternoon. I know I said good morning. It's what I do to get myself through. I hope everybody's watching carefully what's happening in these United Snakes amongst the hissing and the pissing and the damn near missing of, look, folks, I'm telling as many who might listen, who might be missing, exactly, everything that they're throwing at us. And it's done really sly. It's done on the sly. It's done in a way that most folks won't really recognize unless they're looking. Shabbat Sholom. I forgot the rum. You're right. Forgot whom I was talking to. How's everybody doing? And happy Sabbath, I suppose. Is that what we're doing? Tita Ray is in the house, moderating, regulating, and making sure everyone is on their P's and Q's. My name is Doug Rice. Welcome to the show. This is not a program. You are being deprogrammed. I have nothing for you that resembles what you might remember, what you may have been taught. I have none of that for you. I have no lie. I have only signify. I mean, listen, we need to focus on how we see these folks in places of power that are flexing their racist muscles in our direction. And I'm telling you, folks, it's not soon before Negroes will need some protection. Donald Trump is being real slick and sly about it. He's really kind of, he's just dropping little nuggets for them to fight, crumulets, little crumbs of racist notion and ideology and inkling and, laying blame on the backs of two sisters working to count votes, his loss of a presidency. That's something people really, really miss. Ron DeSantis is right behind Donald Trump in laying the banking situation to woke politics, to folks that are more inclined to be, open to more diversity. He blamed a banking failure on diversity. Folks, listen, look, we know what y'all are talking about. We know what you're saying. When you talk about being woke and woke goes to die and there is no woke and, war on woke and diversity is bad and all, you're talking about Negro. We know that's what you're after. We understand. What's interesting is all of this seems timed perfectly at 400 years. I mean, once the mark hit 400 years, suddenly this place started just coming off the rails. You don't notice that? I mean, we started with the pandemic and the shot and all this other nonsense. That builds to a crescendo of just enough worry and misery for these folks that they can't contain their reactions. And now they're way off their tracks. They are so far left and right, dead center, they can't see that for shit. And so, I mean, we right in the middle between two opposing forces of equal power and size and ability to create havoc and horror for Negroes. I mean, Republicans and Democrats have all had their day, right? Spreading all the hate our way. And now it seems there's a plan that they have in mind and towards us All you have to do is keep your eye on the ball slowly as it revolves, as it turns, as it rotates in Negro's direction, as they begin to blame all their ills and their failures and their frustrations and their shortcomings. And all these things will be put right on the necks of Negroes. And I'm telling you that that's how this looks like it's going to go. So we'll talk about it today. I welcome you. I'll have a lot to say. It's the 18th of March, 2023. Good Lord, where the time goes. It's 12:08 in the afternoon, and it is Sabbath. So many of us, observe Sabbath as rudimentary as we are able in captivity. I take everything with that grain of salt put upon whatever I do. I understand that we are here under interesting conditions. We are not here under the same conditions as every other individual here under these conditions. And that is what separates Negroes from the nations in this frame of mind. That really kind of makes it stand out. And we didn't volunteer to come here. We didn't come to your shores yearning to breathe free. No, freedom was not a part of our bargain. And I dare say that not a Negro that is woke and conscious should forget or allow that thought to slip their mental at any time, because let me tell you something, they're holding on to their shit. They're holding on to their history. They're holding on to their memories. They love their founding fucking fathers, don't they? And so they'd much rather that we cancel the memory of our history as it involves them so deeply and so negatively. But you can't simultaneously try to cancel what has brought us to this point and hold what's brought you on high esteem and high level. No, I'm not gonna allow that to happen. I'm gonna be in your face and on your neck every goddamn day I can get. Okay, let's move. All right, so we know how I do this. How's everybody doing? Katrina takes care of comments. She makes sure the conversation in the chat room is going. I just deliver what I have written down. There are 7 things. You don't see them ever, I know. Lighting sucks. It'll all get fixed. Don't worry about it. I write down 7 topics. I've been doing this since 2021. It's 2023. We're in our 2nd year. The 3rd year looks like a possibility. You can find me on YouTube. You'll soon be able to find me on Roku. I have a sponsorship working in the works, a go-to. But until it is in full development, we'll just see how this all goes. 7 topics, and then we're on to Negro news. News for Negroes. I bring the receipts. I bring the goddamned receipts. About profanity, listen, I don't fucking care. Let me explain what I'm saying to you, because you need to understand. The moment I eliminate profanity from my diatribe, I will be considered fucking respectable. And the last thing I want to be considered on this platform or any other platform while in captivity in this goddamn place is respectable. I don't want to be considered a respectable Negro because I act in opposite contrast to any such notion, folks. First, I'm going to say what's on my goddamn mind. I'm going to say it right to their goddamn face. And I'm not going to be very polite about it. I'm going to put them in their fucking place. And I advise you to wake up soon. I mean, just wake up. Just tell them what you feel. Be open, honest. But whatever you do as you're speaking, as you carry yourself out and above these monstrosities who claim their love, you do one thing, Negroes, and I please mean it. Get that goddamn grin off your faces. Yeah, I've seen it. Next. All right, so first on the agenda. Not long to go now. Oh, Sookie, open the bookie. Y'all know what time it is, because if you don't, they do. And if they don't know, they're showing you what time is it. It's almost time to go. Not long to go now, not long at all. 400 years? Yes or no? 400 years. You know, I'm going to come back to that periodically during this particular showing, you know, because there's just no way of saying and there's maybe no way of knowing. But 400 years, they feel it. They feel it, and now they're about revealing it. They know their time is coming to a close. That's why I rhyme so much. The stage is set, my Negroes. The stage is putting itself together as sure as I'm sitting here reading this script. Stage is being set. They're putting this shit together. You understand? They're not playing. They're taking the long way around. You see what I'm saying? I mean, they're going to get to us. They're going to get to the point. They're going to get to the topic. You better believe it. Not long to go now. Final stretch. We're getting there. We'll get there yet. You do see it. I mean, you're almost uplifted by it. Almost. You almost look for the exits. You know that it's getting hectic. These folks are, you know, getting eclectic, and it's just right on the verge of getting wrecked. All right, next. I just wanted to get there. I don't care. The Convergent Circumstances. This is a little bit interesting. Think about what's going on and who with. I need you to consider all the negative energy being released in the atmosphere of this enclosed place we live within. I mean, just consider all the war, all the killing, all the raping, all the sin. You know, the Convergent Circumstances. We got Trump, we got Putin, we got Modi, we got Adwan. And I got to tell you that every last one of those melanin-challenged individuals is nearly all gone. They're literally up in arms. They're shaking their fists at heaven, and I just don't understand what's going on with these folks. They've all got a problem. They're all mad. They're all angry. They're all trying to solve them. But typically, the right-wing white nationalism within them is really kind of where I take a little bit of exception. Is it a coincidence? I don't know. It just seems odd that now they seem energized into activity. Each country that seemingly is shunning the sun wants to get energized and keep each other on the run. I don't understand it. What's going on? The convergent circumstances are upon us is the problem, is what's happening. Prophecy ringing true. I mean, you got to think what we're going through. I mean, even the Euphrates is drying up. You know, for goodness sake, man, I can't make that up. I certainly can't. Convergent circumstances, folks. Negroes, keep alert, keep woke. Don't get comfortable. Don't get comfortable. No. See, you're going to have to stay on the move. You're going to have to decide whether you win or you lose. Understand what's happening, Negroes. You got to choose. Okay. Next. All right. 12:16. You know, let me change at least one of the graphics here. See what I can do. Oh, there we go. How about that? Thanks. Because we know what time it is. So I am on. Okay. Hit the like, the share, the subscribe button. I always forget to say that. I apologize. I'm not accustomed to doing this every single day. But I'm pretty sure that the Trina can keep everybody focused and on their way. Oh, if you get rowdy in here, she's just going to kick you out of here. All right, move on. You know, they know full well. They look upon Negroes and it's not hard to tell. They know full well who we are. They know who we are by far. They know. And the reason I know that they know, and the reason I know that it's so, is because they kept us as ignorant as anyone could possibly keep us. I mean, I consider them not permitting us to read. But the real lead here is that the native children on reservations were given an education, while Negroes were denied the ability to simply open a book. I could have done something, but I didn't. Yeah, they know full well, and they've kept the truth hidden and ridden upon that ignorance. And you understand, they have the records, they have the details, and without fail, they've kept them from us. And I can tell you without doubt, I mean, well, truth's almost upon us. They know who Negroes are. We are the only individuals on this planet denied memory of our history. Every other group, every other people, every other tribe has their history intact, kept so, if not for just, posterity's sake, if just for memories to make, if it's just for advantages to take, but not Negroes. No, it starts and it ends with the plantation that they send us to, that's where our story begins. Just off the boat, with chains on our throat. At least that's what I heard them wrote. They know full well who we are. We are Israel. Ooh, that hurts. I know they can't stand that. You can tell. Just by their reaction to that great satisfaction, allowing that to come out of our Negro mouths. I love it. We're Hebrews. How about that? Yeah, they know. They walk around, they look at us with that side eye. They look at us with that side eye. You ever seen that? And the confrontation that just a few months ago between Kanye and Kyrie, where did that go? Nobody knows. What happened there? What happened? For a minute, there was a blip on the radar. You could almost see daylight. It was right there just far. And then they closed the door, the window, the shutters. And I tell you, not another word is uttered about those happenstances, those Negroes who chose to speak up and say, well, those are not Hebrews. All right, they know who we are. And the secret's going to come out. It's going to be real public. I want you to think about what happens when there is a news flash. Across the ticker, you see that it's announced, Negroes are true Hebrews. Maybe even one step further, that the individuals now claiming to be Israel are in fact not. What do you think would happen? Quite a bit. Next up, how's everybody doing? You good? I hope you're enjoying this. I'm giving it everything I got for right now on this Sabbath. So I hope everybody does the likes and the things and the things and the things and, please, yeah, all that good stuff. I'll put that up there too. No, do I have that? Oh, that's too much. All right. Oh, how about this stuff? There you go. The Patreon, the Fundly, the Doug Rice Show, the CashApp. Just give until you can't give no more. Got the water, Katrina. Got the water. Next, let me tell you what we better do. We better prepare to walk away. You Negroes who are listening to this show had better know that it is damn near time to go. Scriptures say so. So be prepared to walk away any damn coming day. Why? Well, stay or go. What? Stay or go. Pretty soon the opportunity to make that decision is going to be closed. Pretty soon the decision will be effectively made or chose. And as I say, prepare to walk away from everything you know, Negro. This place is fast becoming Negro unfriendly. You better hear it coming. Ron DeSantis down in the South, we got the We got the main frame of this insane membrane put together frame right in the middle. Boy, there's some duck and fiddle. You know, got to be prepared to walk away from this. We were not meant to be here anyway. And don't miss that point. Release first comes mentally. I need you to understand what you have to do to take advantage of all they have for you. Woke Negroes need not apply. You got any consciousness? Walk on by. They accept Black people and some African Americans. You can just check for yourself. Just be prepared to go. Be prepared to go. Stay or go. Pack your gear. We're almost out of here. Prepare to walk away from the United States. It's not going to exist in its current state for much longer. They're fragmenting themselves into oblivion. And more than that, they're doing so in a way that's public. You know, and these other nations that have been just wet at the mouth, just frothing north and south, ready to jump right within the center of this sin and take control of it from within. I said for them. I mean, they're primed and ready to go into slavery. I mean, good Lord, the grievance. Donald Trump has whined for 5 years straight. I mean, that's pretty great. He has literally kept it going. And there's no way of knowing how it will end, but we do know it will end. But when? So prepare to walk away from this nonsense, folks. It's not a joke. Just stop. All right, next. I'm trying to get through the topics. I picked 7 of them. Here's 4. 5. Our Negro Initiative. We have an initiative as trapped captives within the confines of this penal colony built for us, by us, with our very own hands. We've built our own prison. And we have an initiative. We have a responsibility as our term has ended. There's no use any longer to pretend that we're trapped here and confined and doing time. It's over. So we are now about to be set back to our original position, the ambassadors of heaven. It's not an imposition. We're not held back anymore from saying what we want to say. And I take advantage of that privilege every goddamn day. We have initiative, and we need to get to business. We need to get to royal, noble business. You know, they've done everything they can to take our nobility from us. You understand that? No more a spiritual people on the planet than those confined within the United Snakes of America called Negroes. A connectivity to God Almighty that is undeniably evident in every respect. Something that is to be treasured, something to protect. We have a Negro Initiative. That's pretty much it. That's all I got on that one. All right, well, you understand that, right? You know, do you feel it? Do you understand? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Do you get it, man to man? Do you understand what's happening? I mean, you know, we're set apart for a specific reason. Do you not feel set apart? Have they not set you to the side? Huh? All caucasus and snide. You know, I mean, you know, the dismissiveness with which they administer their supposed respect and concern. I mean, I have yet to see a single white man consider a Negro his superior. But that day's coming. Sorry, I had to go there. Next, listen. We are not the same. Listen, folks, I get this every day. Folks in my timeline, in my chat, and they responding to what I say. We are not the same. The devil's a lie. I'm going to say it right to your eye. We are not the same. We emit an entirely different skin tone. And more than that, Negroes are 100% on our own. How we on? What bothers me is I get these folks that bring to our community foreigners that outside of any association with us would shun us and abuse us, and thus, I'm just finding it amazing. I see as our culture is appropriated, and in the middle of the celebration, you can imagine the conflagration that would occur if a Negro showed up. It would just be a stir. I posted that. Dancing to Busta Rhymes, not a black face in sight. Had I showed up in the middle of that, I'd have been in a fright. I posted that. We are not the same, folks. Each of us is more or less brought up and together by different gods, if you will, by different gods or different creations, different creators, influenced by those unseen powerful beings that have put their touch on specific civilizations as much as any others in any other situation. So we are not the same, as different as night and day. And I reject any association with any other tribe that says we are the same, because that, my friends, is insane. All you have to do is look. And if you don't look, open up a book. I mean, the road and path is really narrow. All you got to do is look at our bone marrow. It's totally different. It differs. It's not interchangeable. There's much about us that's not rearrangeable. I had to go there. So, created culture, different gods, amid a different tone, night and day. Hey, I hit it. Each point is good. So we're good on our way. I got it. Finally, yeah, it's almost the last. The kingdom you choose. Folks, you can't lose the kingdom you choose. You're going to choose one way or another. You understand? There are kingdoms vying for your attention. They're everywhere. Kingdom of this, kingdom of that, kingdom of music, kingdom of movies, kingdom of entertainment, kingdom of pleasure, kingdom of hedonistic measure. There's kingdoms all around. I mean, now you can choose. You can go left, you can right, you can go center. You win, you lose, doesn't matter, right? But no choice is choosing. No choice is losing. The kingdom you choose, there's one that's approaching. They see it. They know it. The kingdom of God, the heavenly kingdom, it's on its way. So you can reject all the other choices brought to stay in your way, with no choice that reaffirms your choice, that gives more choice, that chooses not to choose. I think I had a thought I lose. I don't know there. The kingdom. Yeah, you lead with the kingdom all day, every day. You got to think about the kingdom. It's in the prayer. It's in the Lord's Prayer. It's right there, right there. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. We say it all the same. And so when they tell you to vote for Biden or Trump or whoever the hell is riding stump, just remember that you can't choose two kingdoms. You can only choose one, and the choice that you make can't be undone. Oh, we're done. All right. That's 7 topics. Thank you so much. Stop it. I'm Doug Rice. This is the Doug Rice Show. This is what I do. I speak in prose. I don't know why Negroes. I guess just that's the way it goes. All right. So why do I do this? Why do I do this? There's one and only one reason, as it is intricately involved in our survival. I want my family to go about their day in this country without a goddamn grin on your face. Just take off that smile. Put it on the shelf. Keep that smile to your goddamn self. There's a reason why. You can't deny. Anytime they see a smile, they adjust ever so slightly their style. But you take that smile off of your face and you'll think you're in a completely different place. The smile of a Negro is comforting. It's warm. It's just, it's there, to embrace. But without a smile on a Negro face, a judgment seemingly ensues within the minds of those who choose to take that frown or smile or face and put it somewhere in their mental space that says, there's a threat in front of me. Without a smile, I just can't see. Shut the fuck up. So I read the news in the last part of my show to show Negroes that just how it goes. The reason that you need to walk about this place without a smile on your Negro face is always in the news, ready to share. It's simply right over there. All right, so let's see what's happening in the United States. All right, first things first, let's see what we got. I think I fixed the audio problem. Y'all tell me. First, I love my background still there. Family of black man killed in Memphis jail wants guards held accountable. Oh, do you now? Okay. Kim Freeman, the mother of Gershom Freeman, listened as civil rights attorney Ben Crump, speaks during a news conference with the family. And it's the tragic repeated story every day that we know of and live with as Negroes in this country. They get us in their custody and suddenly we're dead, especially in that jail. We've heard it said, and here comes Ben Crump, always on the go. Good Lord, are there more than one or two of them? I don't know. How tired are you of having to even acknowledge it? I mean, Crump, get to your work. There shouldn't be any press conferences. Why hold a press conference? They're going to just keep doing it. There is no regret in the hearts of those that get to end the lives of Negroes, and yet they continue to do so. So I won't crow. I won't even bat an eye. I won't give them the satisfaction. I will not. I'll deny. Next, sorry about that. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know what? You killed us. It's our business. Get in my face. I don't need to talk to you. Get you out of my face. We're going to have a press conference. We're going to put our brother in there. We're waiting for the kingdom. Trust me. When all rights will be wrong, the reckoning will be upon. Everything will be all right. Next. This doesn't shock me. Does it shock you? Meet the black musician behind Elvis's biggest songs, who had to give up his writing credits and never met the king in person. So are you saying that there is yet another white man that has taken credit for the efforts of a Negro in this country that exists, having long held that secret in place until that man's face was inobscured by the fame that went on that made the man? You know what? I mean, what do you want to do? Do you have any idea? Do you have a clue the amount of things that Negroes have come up with that have been taken from us that they've said that they've come up with? It's amazing, man. But that, that doesn't surprise me. That does not surprise me. Elvis was a fraud. Oh, Lord. Next. How's everybody doing? Hope you're good. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good Sabbath. Let's continue, shall we? Opinion. Republicans end run around black Mississippians is being copied in other states. So the Jim Crow that they love so much, the Jim Crow they don't want taught in their schools. That Jim Crow in Mississippi is being duplicated in other states. Headlines this week have trumpeted the infuriating news that the state of Texas was planning to take over the Houston Independent School District, one of the largest and most diverse school populations in the nation, where 90% of students are black and brown. Of course, Negroes can't run themselves. Far be it for Negroes to run and have control over their own future, because God knows what could happen to them. That's their only thought. Charities. You dig charities. I love charities. You give money and you get that money and it goes to something. There's a cause. The cause is just. It's sincere. But anytime that they want to do something for us, it benefits them. And don't you Negroes ever lose sight of that shit. And more than that, use that fact to get that goddamn grin off your Negro faces as you walk about these places, these spaces where they have strict control of the Negro narrative. I don't have anything that'll rhyme with narrative, so let's move on, shall we? Next! I don't like that. I don't like that. I just want to release the grasp, the chokehold that they have on Negroes. That's done. That's over with. And this being quiet and saying only what tickles your goddamned ears, that's done too. Yeah, we're finished kowtowing to you. Get used to it. Next, moving on, the Doug Show. I'm beginning to find my groove. All right. Black veterans were more often denied VA benefits for post-traumatic stress disorder than white counterparts. Newly surfaced study shows. Another damn study. How come I can't get on this study? You guys know I own a lead generating company, and I would love to get in on these. I can imagine the money they're making for calling people up and asking them the fucking obvious. Black veterans often denied VA veterans for suffering what they went through to defend this god-awful mess. Denied benefits. And you know what's bothersome? Let me tell you what's bothersome. What's bothersome is you talk about this stuff, and they're not considering the long-term effects of these things that occur to Negroes. I'll give you an example. You come back from World War II, you want a house. All the security that owning a home brings. And the United States fucking government denied Negro veterans of World War II the ability to take advantage of the Veterans Home Administration. Has purposefully said Negroes can't have houses. Can you imagine the generationally fucked upness about that and how it continues to affect all the things that occurred to Black people in the 70s and 60s? The echo of that, the reverberation of that continues generationally. And these simp-like fucks who want to tell you to get over it, to pick yourself up by your bootstraps. Nobody's doing that. I never this and I didn't this, and you just want to tell them to go fuck themselves. But I drift. Moving on, the Doug Show. Next. Yeah, I go there sometimes. What do you want me to do? All right, here we go. Will new Florida bill impact Black Greek organizations on college campuses? That's short answer, yes. Ron DeSantis is a racist piece of shit. Yeah, he is a greasy little man, scared of everything that don't look, and I mean exactly like him. And he's got this notion about himself and who he is, and he's feeding off of it. He's consumed by his consumption. And meanwhile, the truth about him's coming out. Like, he said he was a pilot. Turns out he was the pee guy, the piss test lieutenant for the flight guys. He had to pee in a cup. He collected the piss in a cup. That's Ron DeSantis, the guy that doesn't want CRT, some label taught in his state's schools, a guy that is so overtly, terrifyingly racist in every fiber of his weak-ass being. I drifted there a bit. Next. Sorry about that, guys. He's a thorn in my side. All right. What is this? Okay, look. What is this about? Biden administration on bringing EV chargers to black communities. Listen, read that again. Biden administration on bringing EV chargers. Y'all know what they're talking about. We want to know if they want to know if black folks gonna steal the charger. Just stop. That's what this is about. That's the only thing. They want a $2.5 billion grant allowing states to bring EV chargers into black communities, and the only reason they're talking about is they're worried if brothers is going to tear the damn things up, and the answer is yes. What? I'm telling the truth here. Absolutely, it's going to get torn the fuck up. First couple of days, they're going to tear up them things, and I mean bad. So, yeah. What? Next. I'm telling the truth here, folks. Get over it. All right, Jalen, I need to tell you, bro. Check him out. Look him out. There he is, clean cut Hebrew brother. I don't care about being black in Boston. I don't care about your thoughts, about your career, I don't care about your educational inequality. I don't care about so here's the reason I don't care. You have chosen a position that puts you in a position to make money. Lots of money to do something, play ball, whatever you want to do. Eyes on you, and you are in the thick of caucasity. Boy, you right in the center of them satanic demons. Blonde hair, blue eyes abound, right? And it's a choice. And that environment does not need to adjust for your black ass. I've determined it. You choose to be around these beings. You want all the benefits, all the droppings, and fame and fortune, and I call them droppings, not trappings. And you suffer as a Negro in their presence. You don't complain. No. Get with the program. You're there. You asked for it. I don't care what they're doing to you. Choose to do something else. You're not here to get comfortable in this fucking country. This is a punishment. This ain't an opportunity for you to make a goddamn name for your Negro selves. I drift. Moving on. I'm sorry. Not. Don't complain about what you suffer in your pursuit of fame in this motherfucker. Please. Oh, here we go. Up, first, last. Didn't know. Here we go. Meet Nancy Lieutenant Colin, first black nurse in the desegregated army. I don't know. Why do they have her up here? World War II, desegregated. You making this? You're making the ease of your racist sentiment a news item. You're making the aging of that ease of your racist sentiment. What the fuck is wrong with you people? You celebrate yourselves in reverse in every chance you goddamn get. You happy that you let a black person as a nurse in World War II, you need to regurgitate the news 90 years later? Get the fuck out my Negro face. Next. Yeah, well, I didn't turn the air on, so what do you want me to do? Here we go. Black founders who banked with SVB fear backsliding on hard gains won. Almost like a plan, huh? Almost like a plan. So you're saying that the founders within the SVB bank, those gains that they had, the money that they've made, seems like they lost that. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. All right, let's continue. Let's just see what we get. Oh, Lord have mercy. So I know we touched on this, but when a prosecutor says that they've never seen anything like this regarding a video on the death of a 28-year-old black man at a mental facility, you know that he has watched something heinous, something that disturbed him. And there are 10 people that are facing charges. Some of them Hebrews, some of them our brothers and sisters. And I was going to see if I could find the photos, but you know, you catch the rage of caucasity these days and you're liable to do anything. It expresses itself in so many ways. I'm going to tell you this plainly. There is no conduct that Negroes take part in that's not been taught to them by our oppressors. I'm going to say one step further, that any good that you see coming from Negroes is what you associate with our origins. And you remember that. I don't give a damn what we do. I don't, because you really don't put into perspective the treatment of Negroes in this country just 80, 70, 60 years ago. You don't really put it in perspective until you read about it, until you see the photos, until you read the first-hand accounts of their horror. I don't give a damn what Negroes do while in captivity. It's been taught. You don't like that? Fuck out of here. Next! That's right. I got an opinion. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I don't care about that. We're going to try to get this Black Conference study. Where'd that come from? Oh, good Lord. Have you heard the news, folks? What's the next step for Black reparations in San Francisco? Here's what I've heard. Oh my God, $500,000 or some crap of a new home for $1. All of our tax debts freed. Money, 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 money. All kinds of stuff for being a former slave, and I don't want a goddamn dime of it. Don't you be fooled by what they offer you Negroes. This reparation talk is a trap. And before you get one dime put in your Negro palm, someone else's will be greased. Please. I will tell you, I don't care what they're offering. I don't want it. There's something not right about it. There's something not right. I don't care. I don't care. Money, the homes, I don't care. I'd feel filthy taking a fucking thing from these monsters. It's almost like forgiving, forgetting, excusing. No, I don't want. I'd rather hold on to the truth. Let me tell you what they're going to do with that payoff, Negroes. They're going to ride that reparation payoff for all it's worth, and don't you say a goddamn word about how you've been treated. Boy, the first one of you Negroes after getting reparations that opens your goddamn mouth about the history you suffered may suffer a much worse history than what you open your mouth about. You better stop. Don't you take that money. Don't you take it. It's going to cost you too much. It's going to cost you too much. That's going to cost you too much. Reparations can kiss my black ass. Next! That's what I do. Really? Toxic school, how the government failed Black residents in Louisiana Cancer Alley. Oh, for decades, a rubber plant near an elementary school has been spewing carcinogenic chemicals into the air, and they wondered why it was allowed to remain in operation. Well, because Black people. That's why. Who cares? Negroes. Spill away. Who fucking cares? Death? Destruction? Disfigurement? Negroes. Release the fucking Kraken. Open his fucking spigots. Now, any other community, there's uproar. Fuck, here's Aaron Brockovich jumping off. But this will happen for decades, unbeknownst, unseen, uncorrected, and unfulfilled. Just uncompensated. So get over it. Until we leave, this is how it is. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Don't complain about your lot Negro life. Don't do that. You a woke Negro. You claim to be Hebrew. Prepare to suffer. Prepare for it all to go wrong. And keeping it right is a chore that is minute by minute growing more and more insufferable every fucking day while in this place. Now, black people, African Americans, man, you say the right things, you do the right things, boy, you have it made up in this motherfucker, man. It'll be right for you. Man, it got something for you. But you're going to have to sell out beyond your wildest abilities. And I can't do that. Can you? Next! I drifted. So, yeah, well... Black families, 5 children forcibly taken by child services minor traffic stop in Tennessee. What? What? You're liking this shit, right? What you think? Oh, what? No, just traffic stop. The kids are taken. Never happens in any other circumstance. I don't hear about that. I don't hear about kids taken on the spot because of a traffic stop. I don't give a fuck. Shit has processes. But seemingly, when it comes to Negroes, there are shortcuts afoot. Who knows? I'm not even going to read it because I know it'll just piss me off. It's dated yesterday. I'm not going. I mean, what? Yeah, they took your kids. They do that here. They take children from parents year after year. They started 400 some odd years ago taking Negroes, parents, and that's how it goes. Next! I'm sorry, what? Get over it. That's how we do. All right. Is this that same one? Yep. Oh, good Lord. Let me ask you something. Who handcuffs, shackles, pins a person, and then kills them? White dudes who wear badges, and black dudes that wear badges, and, slave catchers that wear badges. But think of what this man endured, and more likely had some sort of mental defect. But this is what we suffer, and how any of you might go through this country with a smile on your face, knowing that this could happen to you. This could be your place. It's beyond me. I think I'll go back here. All right, let's close it up here. What I got? 54 minutes. I'm in my hour zone. I feel okay. I'm good. I feel good. Chemical Plant, already did that one. Well, of course you were. Of course you were. Black DEI director was called white supremacist for questioning woke politics. I'm passionate about elevating multiple perspectives. I was bullied out of my position. Can you understand the reverse osmosis of this situation? When I read it, I had to read it twice. Okay? This black DEI director was called a white supremacist for questioning woke policies within the framework of being the DEI director. Okay. It's getting all obscured and confusing, and they just keep fucking losing their goddamn minds. All right. Next. Here we go. Lastly, mostly, New York City Catholic school allegedly ignored racist bullying again. Okay. Let me see if I can get that in there. I don't know. I don't know. Racist bullying again. I can't believe a former student is suing a New York City Catholic school for allegedly allowing a racist, discriminatory environment and then kicking the child out for reporting the alleged abuse. You still grinning? You still happy to be here? Huh? This is how they feel. You like this shit? You like it? All right. We're going to let it go there. We'll let it go. Thank you for looking at the Doug Rice Show. Appreciate you. Thank you all for showing and going up. And thank Katrina for knowing what to do, and Troll showed up. I'm Doug Rice. I've been doing this going on 3 years now. I'm in my 3rd year. I'm not going to stop talking about what I see. It's not about opinion. It's expression. It's releasing within us that which has been restrained for so long. And that's just our ability to say it. So I say it. Unapologetically, unequivocally, unabashedly Negro. And I advise every one of you to do the exact same thing. All right, I gotta go. All right, well, I appreciate everybody showing up. I'm gonna get out of here. You guys have a great rest of your Sabbath. We did an hour here. Can't get any better than my voice is about to go, so you know, I gotta go. All right. You guys take it easy. Thank you so much. Please give and all that good stuff. Like, subscribe, share, you know the drill. All right, I gotta go. How do I turn this? Wait! Hold it! Stop! Everybody, sit down. Sorry, forgot. Oh, apologies for that. So, you know, middle of the weekend. Aren't you feeling good? I know you're with your family, like you enjoying yourself. Well, I think you should. I understand, you know, just doing your thing, shopping. Here comes spring, bopping. But you've got till Monday morning. Some of you work. Some of you put yourselves out there. You know what I mean? Right in the middle of the fray. All goddamn day, there you are. What I find is you're so happy to be alive. You're so happy, smiling, shucking and jiving. Not Monday. Not this time. No. This time you're going to go in with a new mind. This time, on your way to work, you are going to assess and assert. You're going to determine to be a serious Negro from 8 until 3. I want you to watch your co-workers and their responses. You know, just watch what they do. All the things that they say, you know, just watch. And if you experience the same kind of environment that you have experienced with a smile on your face, well, you might be in the wrong place. But when Monday comes and you walk in your office and, you know, you're about to, you know, get in there and get it done, you're putting on your shirt and your shoe and tying up your laces, do me a favor. Get that goddamn grin off your Negro faces. You can go now. Shabbat Sholom.